Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Tuesday the 17th of August 2021. My name is Dan Kita from Thailand. In this video, I like to talk about the true Dharma or Nirvana for early people who have the word wisdom. If you are a real person who want to solve life problem, who want to end the false suffering, you have to listen to me early because I'm Arahant in Thailand. I'm ready to help everyone on this earth to attain Nirvana's life. Can you stand me? I'm Arahant in Thailand. The topic to speak in this video, let's take a look. Obsessive, compulsive disorder, OCD, is just the belief which can be cured by realizing of your thoughts. Wow! The topic to speak in this video, I say obsessive, compulsive disorder, OCD, is just the belief which can be cured by realizing of your thought. Have you ever heard someone say like me before? This is the topic to speak in this video. You know, in reality, the thought process are on duty to think all the time. The first idea of the thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The thought process are on duty to think all the time. The thought process has no origin and destination. The thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The thought process, it has no owner. Can you stand me? Topic to speak in this video, I say, obsessive, compulsive disorder, OCD, is such the belief which can be cured by realizing of your thought. You know, if you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, if you want to solve life problem, if you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. Topic to speak in this video, I say obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, is such the belief. OCD is caused by the thought process. OCD is caused by the thought process. The thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The thought process cannot be seen. The thought process is the thought process. Can you understand me? The thought process are on duty to think all the time from birth to death. But we cannot understand about the thought process. The thought process, it has no owner. The thought process are on duty to think all the time from birth to death. Everything is caused by the thought. Can you understand me? The topic to speak in this video, I say obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, is such the belief which can be cured by realizing of your thought. No method to solve life problem, no method to deal with idea, no method to deal with overcome, no way to deal with depression and anxiety. The best way, I say the best way, it doesn't mean the best method. Can you understand me? I say the best way to solve life problem, the best way to overcome depression and anxiety, the best way to solve life problem, the best way to solve life problem, the best way to overcome anger, the best way, I say the best way. The best way is nature, is aware of nature. I say this, that is sound weird. No method to deal with idea. No method to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety. You know, in reality, what you see now, it doesn't mean a man who is standing. It doesn't mean a man who is walking. What you see now, you see in the way you see This is universal truth. You see in the way you see. This is nature is aware of nature. And what you hear now, you hear in the way you hear. What you see now, you see in the way you see. You have never used the language, say to yourself, I see a man who is standing, I see a man who is walking. Can you understand me? I said it. I said it. Before talking about obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, is such the belief which can be cured by realizing of your thought. Before talking about OCD, you must try to understand every story I convey. I said the best way to cure, it doesn't mean the best method. I said the best way to cure, it doesn't mean the best method. The best way to cure is nature is aware of nature. I've been waiting for a girl like you, come into my life, yeah, waiting. I want to know what love is, just hidden. When you listen to me, you must be broad-minded to listen and without prejudice to me. I say the best way is nature is aware of nature until you can realize your thought. That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to cure OCD. Until you can realize your thought. That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to cure OCD. I said that sounded, OCD, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. OCD is just a thought. OCD is just the belief. Let's take a look. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, it's just the belief. It doesn't really exist. Even ruminating repetitive thought, it's just the belief. It doesn't really exist as well. Can you understand me? When you listen to me, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. Can you understand me? I say OCD, it's just the belief. It doesn't really exist. Even the meaning of ruminating repetitive thoughts, it's just the belief. It doesn't really exist as well. Where can I find the meaning of OCD? Where can I find? The meaning of OCD is just the meaning of fictional language. The ruminating, the repetitive thought, it's just the meaning of the fictional language. I said it that is selfish because you have never heard someone say like me before. Can you understand me? If you want to solve life problem, if you want to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, overcome OCD, if you want to overcome OCD, if you want to overcome ruminating, if you want to overcome repetitive thoughts, you must try to understand every story I convey in the video. The meaning of OCD is just the belief, it's just a thought, it doesn't really exist. The meaning of OCD, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The meaning of ruminating, the meaning of repetitive thought, it's just the belief. It's just the first idea or thought process. The meaning of OCD, the meaning of ruminating, the meaning of repetitive thoughts, it's just the belief, which is caused by the thought process. The thought process, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. What you see now, it doesn't mean a man who is standing. It doesn't mean a man who is walking. In reality of universal truth, we are not human beings. in reality of universal truth. We are not human beings. We are just something which happened to the mindful awareness. If you want to solve that problem, if you want to overcome OCD, if you want to overcome ruminating, if you want to overcome repetitive thoughts, the best way, I said the best way, it doesn't mean the best method. No method to deal with idea, no method to deal with ruminating, no method to deal with repetitive thought, no method to deal with OCD. But the best way is nature is aware of nature. The best method is nature is aware of nature. กราบหนึ่งกราบสองกราบสาม The best method to overcome OCD, the best, no, no, sorry, the best way, the best way to solve right problem, the best way to overcome OCD, the best way to overcome ruminating, the best way to overcome repetitive thought is until you can realize your thought. Realize your thought, it doesn't mean practicing, but it's nature is aware of nature. The following example can help you to understand about how to realize your thought. It's very simple. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's take a look. You know, as you say this word, we saw that a cat. There will be an image in your thought. Can you realize? If you can do that, it's very simple to understand. Or as soon as you hear meow, 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 there will be an image in your thought. Can you realize your thought? This is the best way to solve that problem. Can you understand me? And as soon as you see this word, a goat, and there will be an image in your thought. Can you understand me? That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to avoid suffering. You know. Every matter which happens in your thought, it doesn't mean anger, it doesn't mean suffering, it doesn't mean suffering, it doesn't mean anger, it doesn't mean depression and anxiety, it doesn't mean ruminating, it doesn't mean repetitive thought, it doesn't mean OCD, but you feel in the way you feel all the time from birth to death, but you can understand it. You know, the meaning of OCD, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. The meaning of OCD is not yours, it's not mine. The meaning of OCD, the meaning of ruminating, the meaning of repetitive thought, it's just the belief, it's just a thought. It's just a thought. The meaning of OCD is happened to us for learning, it doesn't mean too many things. The meaning of ruminating, it will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. The meaning of repetitive thought, it will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. Depression and anxiety, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. Depression and anxiety is not yours, it's not mine. Depression and anxiety is just a thought. Depression and anxiety, it will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. You know, even anger, suffering, happiness, it will fade away by itself. It will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. Can you understand me? But you cannot realize your thought. You know, for example, as soon as you see this word, which wrote that, you can understand the meaning of this word. The meaning of this word make you angry. You know, where can I find the meaning of this word? The meaning of this word is just a thought. Can you understand me? It's just a thought. It's just the belief. It's just an emotion. As I told you, can you understand me? The meaning of this word, it doesn't really exist. You were taught to believe in the meaning of the language. Fuck you. You can't understand in the meaning of fuck you. As soon as you see this word, within a fraction of a second, the meaning of this word make you angry. Where can I find the meaning of angry? Where can I find the meaning of anger? Anger, suffering, depression, and anxiety will fade away by itself without dealing with anything, because our true self, it doesn't really exist. If you want to deal with OCD, if you want to deal with ruminating, if you want to deal with repetitive thoughts, until you can realize your thought, not more too subtle than this. I say this, that is self-real, because you have never heard someone say like me before. And the most important is, the language we use in every life, it's just a fictional language. It doesn't really exist, but please believe temporarily, the language we use in this song is that further understanding each other in order to not have to understand each other anymore. Topic to speak in this video, I say obsessive, compulsive disorder, OCD, is such the belief which can be cured by realizing of your thought. I say the best way, it doesn't mean the best method to cure. The best way to cure, the best way to cure with OCD, with ruminating, with repetitive thought, with overcome, the best way to overcome anger, suffering. Can you understand me? The best way, until you can realize your thought. Realization of your thought is nature, is aware of nature. It doesn't mean the method. Nature is aware of nature. It's very simple to understand. Can you understand me? Every matter which happens in your thought, it has no meaning. It has no language to say. You know, let's take a look again. As soon as you see this word, which know that there will be something which happened in your thought. It doesn't have the fictional language to say, but we name it angry or anger. Where can I find the meaning of anger? Angry. Because the meaning of the fictional language, it doesn't really exist. Can you understand me? Ha ha ha! I've been waiting for a girl like you. Don't look so sad. Don't look so sad. I know it's over. I say this. Don't look so sad. I know it's over. From now on, there is the best way to solve that problem, the best way to cure with OCD, the best way to overcome OCD, the best way to overcome ruminating, the best way to overcome repetitive thought is until you can realize your thought. As I told you, every matter which happened in your thought from birth to death, it doesn't belong to anyone on this earth. It has no owner. It's just the belief. It's just the thought. OCD, ruminating, repetitive thought, it will fade away by itself without dealing with anything. Can you understand me? You know, until you can realize your thought, as I told you. How to realize your thought? It's very simple. How to realize your thought? Aha! You know, at first time, you are in a position. If you want to move your body, you move naturally. And if you want to do something, you do naturally. You do it naturally. Without using the language, say to yourself, can you understand me? The simple example can help you to understand about how to realize your thought to end suffering, how to realize your thought to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, overcome OCD, overcome ruminating, overcome repetitive thought is until you can realize your thought. For example, as soon as you see this first visual that a bottle of water, there will be an image in your thought. Can you realize? If you can do that, if anyone can know their own thought, that means you have mindfulness and wisdom to avoid suffering. That means you have mindfulness and wisdom to overcome anger, overcome suffering, overcome depression and anxiety, overcome OCD, overcome ruminating, overcome repetitive thought. Nothing more to study than this. Please bear in mind,